In rural Cambodia, a tradition exists that defies expectations about family, dating, and privacy. It's a practice that might seem almost unbelievable to outsiders, yet it's woven into the fabric of daily life for many. Imagine parents building a small house for their teenage daughters. Not for chores, but for meeting boys. These huts are constructed with care, often by the family themselves, and stand as a rite of passage for young women. Outsiders might find this shocking, but in some Cambodian communities it's a normal part of growing up. The tradition is accepted, even celebrated, as a way to guide young people through the complexities of love and relationships. These love huts have deep historical roots and serve a unique purpose. They're not just relics of the past, but living symbols of trust and tradition. Rather than secrecy, the huts offer a controlled environment for courtship. Parents know what's happening, and the community is aware, creating a balance between freedom and oversight. Here, young women are trusted to make their own choices about relationships. They're given a voice and agency that's rare in many cultures. The tradition is about empowerment, not rebellion. It's a way for girls to explore their independence while still being supported by family. While Cambodia's cities modernize, ancient customs like the love hut persist in the countryside. The contrast between urban and rural life is striking, yet both worlds coexist. The love hut is a symbol of trust and a unique approach to marriage. It's a tradition that places faith in the judgment of young women. It's a system where daughters, not parents, choose their future husbands. This freedom is rare in many parts of the world, making the tradition even more remarkable. This video will uncover the hidden truth behind Cambodia's love huts. We'll go beyond the surface to understand what these huts really mean. We'll explore their history, purpose, and impact on families today. How have these traditions shaped generations, and what do they mean for the future? We'll hear from those who support the tradition, and those who question it. Their voices reveal the complexity and controversy surrounding the love hut. Some see it as empowering, others worry about risks and outdated values. The debate continues, reflecting Cambodia's changing society. By understanding the love hut, we learn about cultural differences in love and growing up. It's a reminder that every culture has its own way of guiding youth. It challenges our beliefs and opens our minds to new perspectives. Sometimes, what seems strange at first can teach us the most. The story of Cambodia's love huts is more than a curiosity. It's a window into a complex culture. It's a story of trust, tradition, and transformation. Let's dive into this surprising tradition and see what it reveals about trust, family, and choice. There's much more beneath the surface than meets the eye. Welcome to Cambodia's most unexpected secret. So, what is a love hut? Let's take a closer look at this unique tradition found in rural Cambodia. It's a small, simple structure built near the family home, specifically for a teenage daughter as she comes of age. Made from bamboo and thatch, the hut is just big enough for a few people to sit or lie down, offering a cozy private space. The purpose? To give young women a private, safe space to meet and talk with male suitors away from the main house. When a girl comes of age, her family builds the hut as a sign of trust and support for her independence. At night, boys from the village may visit, and the girl has the freedom to decide who she wants to let in and spend time with. She leads the conversation, getting to know each visitor on her own terms, without pressure. The goal is to find a genuine connection, not casual flings, but a future husband who truly matches her values and personality. The hut is always close to the family home, so parents are nearby, offering subtle protection and guidance if needed. This careful balance of freedom and oversight is key to the tradition's success. The tradition is not about promiscuity. It's about serious, respectful courtship and making thoughtful choices. Social rules are strict, and a young woman's reputation matters deeply in the community. The process is a rite of passage, marking the journey to adulthood and the responsibilities of marriage. The love hut empowers young women to choose partners based on character and compatibility, not just family arrangements or tradition. It's a tool for autonomy and self-discovery within a supportive, close-knit community. In a world where arranged marriages are common, the love hut stands out for giving women real choice and a voice in their future. It's a tradition rooted in respect, family, and the belief that young women deserve to shape their own destinies. The love hut tradition isn't new, it's ancient, especially among the Krayung people of northeastern Cambodia. In their matrilineal society, women hold central roles, and courtship customs reflect this. The love hut, or katol, emerged as a practical solution for privacy in tight-knit villages. It allowed young women to assess suitors' character and compatibility. Trust in a daughter's judgment was fundamental. The tradition doubled as sex education and a way to ensure strong marriages. Even during Cambodia's political upheavals, the Kreyong preserved this custom. The love hut marks a girl's transition to womanhood and honors her autonomy. It's a living symbol of respect for women's choices in love and marriage. This tradition endures as a vital part of cultural identity. Today, love huts still exist in some Cambodian villages, though modern pressures are growing. When a girl turns 14 or 15, her family builds her a hut, a gesture of trust and support. Evenings become a time for suitors to visit, play music, and talk. The girl decides who to welcome and how long to continue the process. Privacy is balanced with family presence. Parents are close, but not intrusive. Courtship can last weeks or months, allowing real connections to form. The young woman evaluates each suitor's character and intentions. When she chooses, she tells her parents, and the families arrange the engagement. The marriage is based on mutual choice, not parental arrangement. Supporters say this leads to stronger, happier marriages. The love hut gives young women agency in one of life's biggest decisions. It's a tradition where family guidance meets personal freedom. In a changing world, it remains a powerful symbol of trust. Opinions on love huts are divided in Cambodia. Supporters, especially among the Kreyong, see them as empowering, giving women rare autonomy in choosing a partner. They argue it leads to happier marriages and teaches valuable relationship skills. The community's involvement ensures safety and respect. Critics, especially in cities, see the tradition as outdated and risky. Concerns include early sex, unplanned pregnancies, and lost educational opportunities. Government campaigns often portray love huts negatively, linking them to poverty. The debate reflects a clash between ancient customs and modern values. The future of the love hut is uncertain, caught between tradition and change. To understand love huts, listen to those who've lived the tradition. Lynn, at 15, received her own hut. She met several boys, but only Vanna, who listened and respected her, won her heart. After months of conversation, Lynn chose Vanna, and they're now happily married. For Lynn, the hut was empowering, a space to make her own choice. But not all stories are simple. Srey felt pressure to choose quickly as friends married, fearing gossip if she waited. She nearly accepted a proposal she didn't want, but eventually waited for the right partner. Srey's experience shows the tradition's complexity, freedom mixed with social pressure. The love hut can bring happiness, but also anxiety. Each woman's journey is unique, shaped by family, community, and personal hopes. These stories reveal both the strengths and challenges of the tradition. The love hut is not a perfect system, but a deeply personal rite of passage. It's a tradition that shapes lives in ways both joyful and difficult. Real voices remind us, culture is never one size fits all. Compared to global dating norms, Cambodia's love hut tradition is strikingly different. It stands out as a fascinating example of how societies can approach courtship in ways that might seem surprising to outsiders. In the West, dating is public and individualistic. Parents rarely involved, meetings in public spaces. Young people often seek privacy away from family, and technology plays a big role in how couples meet and connect. The love hut is private, but family and community are deeply involved. The process is woven into the fabric of village life, with relatives and neighbors aware and supportive. The hut's purpose is known and accepted. It's not secretive or rebellious. Instead, it's a respected tradition that brings families together and fosters open communication. Western dating often separates romance from family, while the love hut integrates them. Meals, conversations, and even introductions happen with family present, blurring the lines between private romance and communal life. In many Asian societies, dating is tightly controlled or arranged. Female choice is limited. Parents or matchmakers often decide who meets whom, and traditions can be strict. The love hut stands out for its emphasis on female autonomy and premarital intimacy. Young women have a rare opportunity to choose their partners, exploring relationships on their own terms. It's neither the casual dating of the West, nor the strict arrangements of other Asian cultures. The love hut is a unique blend, offering freedom within a framework of tradition. Instead, it's a hybrid, privacy within community, choice within tradition. This balance allows for personal connection while maintaining social harmony. This balance challenges assumptions about what's modern or traditional. It shows that innovation in relationships can come from unexpected places. The Love Hut shows that courtship can be both structured and empowering. It's a model where tradition and personal freedom are not mutually exclusive. It's a reminder that every culture finds its own way to navigate love and marriage. There's no single path that fits all societies. The tradition is a unique answer to universal questions about trust, freedom, and family. It highlights how communities can support young people in making important life choices. It proves that cultural solutions to love are endlessly diverse, and that every society has its own creative ways of balancing tradition, autonomy, and connection. For many Westerners, the Love Hut tradition is shocking. Parents giving teens private space to meet boys seems unthinkable. Western norms emphasize supervision and protection, fearing early sex and its consequences. The Love Hut flips this script, trusting young women to make wise choices. Outsiders often misinterpret the tradition as reckless or permissive, but the Love Hut is built on trust, social rules, and community oversight. Western legal standards about age and consent clash with the tradition's context. Without understanding the Krayong's matrilineal society, outsiders miss the logic behind the practice. The Love Hut isn't about encouraging risk, it's about empowering women. Initial shock often gives way to respect when the deeper meaning is understood. It's a lesson in looking beyond our own cultural assumptions. In a connected world, understanding traditions like the Love Hut matters more than ever. It reminds us there's no single right way to love or form a family. The Love Hut challenges our assumptions and teaches cultural relativism. It's a story of survival, of a community preserving identity amid change. Learning about it validates its importance and complexity. The tradition raises questions about trust, freedom, and preparing for adulthood. While we may not adopt Love Huts, reflecting on them can inspire new ideas about guiding young people. Cambodia's Love Huts are a testament to human creativity and diversity. They show the power of trust and the value of giving young women agency. By understanding, we broaden our perspective and deepen our empathy.